Let's get into this. I just brought it up. Let's get into these NBA Finals preview. We got the Nuggets versus the Heat. ESPN BPI odds. I don't know how this changes. Denver has an 89% chance to win this instead of that 97% chance that Boston had against them. I think that's definitely more fair because 3% is a joke. That was a joke in the first place. I don't know how ESPN's BPI came up with that.
It's ESPN.
It is ESPN. Caesars odds have Denver as the landslide favorites, almost 4-1 odds. 300 minus 380. Miami plus 300. If I'm money, man, imagine that cash out if you're a Miami fan.
You're gonna be losing a lot.
You're gonna be losing a lot of money. Probably
you're gonna be losing a lot.
It's a lot of dreaming in that. But let's get into thoughts on the matchup overall. I'll start this one off for us. Nuggets versus Heat. As a Lakers fan, I got to watch Nuggets firsthand demolish our team. Lakers were competitive every single game. That's the only reason. That is the only reason why I think this is not a 4 or 5 game series. I'll say that immediately. I'll tell you my series projection in a second. Overall in the matchup, though, it's a tough one for Miami. It's a very tough one. I think Celtics stylistically were definitely a better matchup, but the Heat, they did their job. They got the
one they had to get.
They got that one they needed. Miami's here. The thing about Miami is they've got the chip on their shoulder and they've got that killer instinct. I think they've got a good matchup for Jamal. I don't think you're not stopping Jokic, and I don't know if you can even stop Jamal right now. I think Jamal's on a cooker. He's a heater.
He's going crazy.
Going crazy in these playoffs. So I don't think you can stop
game.
him. I think if you can hold him to 20 points,
you got to slow him down. That's
Miami's
thing. They have to slow those two down.
Yes.
If they can they don't, because you're never gonna stop them. They're gonna get 20.
Yep.
Jokic will get his for sure. Jokic is going to
get his triple.
But if you could find a way to keep them from getting like that 30-point triple double,
that's it.
That's what you got to keep them to reasonable numbers.
Yeah,
Bam,
if you're Miami.
Bam the Bam on Adebayo, dude. I'm telling you, not gonna hold him down.
Hey, dude, I will say that dude has no offensive package,
4 straight games. I'm telling you, Nuggets in 4. Nuggets in 4. Jokic is going to bully him.
Okay, Carson's giving a series projection already.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you what player is going to get absolutely just bent over and spanked. And it's going to be that man. You think, defensively he's good. We'll find out.
All right.
We will find out.
We're definitely going to find out.
And there's history between these two teams because remember that time Markieff Morris got freaking whiplash?
That's hilarious.
And Jimmy told him to meet him in the back. Yeah, we get this.
I actually saw a meme about that. It's crazy that they're facing off in the finals now. Lee, what's your thoughts on this series?
I just don't see how Miami wins it, man.
Yep.
Like, I like Jimmy.
It's a long shot.
I like Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
I love Jimmy Buckets.
I like Jimmy Buckets. I don't see how he can do it.
Did y'all know he's 33?
I just don't see it.
I didn't even know that. He's 33 years old.
Hey, he's older.
He's not getting younger.
He's not.
So it's now or never. Because
I feel like it's really cool that at least one pretty big star is gonna get their first ring.
Yeah, no matter what.
Which is entertaining, no matter what happens.
Yeah,
that's one good thing about it.
That is probably the biggest storyline. The team's gonna get their first ring.
That's why I was rooting for the Nuggets. I will say I wanted to see a team have a chance to get their first ring in program. Goodness, college. What the hell?
College baseball.
I haven't talked too much in team history. I think that's really cool. That's has an opportunity to happen.
I'm telling you, even as a team that lost to him, it's almost impossible to root against Jokic, man. He is so easy to root for.
He's
so good.
He's for a big man, dude.
On the spot question: is he the best player in bat?
Yes.
I think he is. Man.
Should have won the MVP.
I think he's the best player in basketball.
Joel Embiid is the worst MVP to ever win an MVP
totally agree
ever.
Holy
crap!
What about Steve Nash that one time?
Whatever. This is worse. At least
Steve Nash with Phoenix. That was worse.
I think you can make an argument that James Harden's were worse.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I think LeBron deserved him over him though. That one in Houston.
That one in Houston. I agree with that. Cleveland Braun. Yeah, Cleveland Braun.
That was the only one that I think you can compare to it being a little fraudulent to this.
Oh yeah, but no, Jokic this year was so much better than
Joel
Embiid
recently. Is because it's more of it's Nash and Kobe. Well, I also agree that Kobe should have won the MVP. You could see the argument
because the Suns were the best team.
Because the Suns were the best team, and Steve Nash is Steve Nash. He's a great player.
Yeah, lost first round.
He did lose first round. Joel Embiid and Jokic are like
miles apart, dude.
not even on the same level.
It's so crazy how different their styles are.
It's insane.
Well, it's just Jokic can spread the court out, bro. He can spread the floor out.
I think it was what's it called? When people get tired of voting for the
It was
LeBron
fatigue.
treatment.
It was
voters,
for the same
voters
guy.
fatigue. Voters fatigue.
It was fatigue, and then everybody
Because
started
this would have been his
making
third
those,
straight. That
It
would have been
was-
third straight MVP.
It would have been his third straight MVP, and then all the narratives of like, but he hasn't performed in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
We're not
fuck has
playing the
Joel
playoffs
done?
right now. Yeah.
What has Joel done? Oh, he hasn't made a conference finals, and he's the MVP.
It doesn't make any sense to me,
that
man.
makes no sense.
Even at like I did switch to Joel, but it was all because of the fuck.
It was
nope,
all
bad word.
because. Oh, I will let one drop too.
No, you're good.
It's all because ESPN started
Yes.
just
Watch
like.
your mouth.
It is. It was. It's all it was. All I saw was Joel. So I was like, I guess he's the best player this year. And then,
No,
and then I rewatch it and I watch Jokic against us, and it's like, dude, this guy.
You gotta
if you want
watch
to look
the
at it, the
games.
most valuable player on the best team.
If we're talking about the player that brings the most value to his team,
Nuggets are nothing
it's
without him.
Joker.
Yep.
It just is.
Now, I will say this is like the West was kind of weak. I will say that West was
But they were the best. But the Nuggets at all times.
The Nuggets were the best.
team.
Yeah,
All the way.
I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying like the East had a little bit more competition as well.
You can make it-
Philly was never number one in the East.
No, God, no.
Not a single time this year.
I think the East was probably more competitive. I think you could say you can make an argument that the East was more competitive between the teams, but the West was so top heavy.
But
with the
look at where
Nuggets.
all those top heavy teams in the East are now.
Exactly.
They lost to an 8
Cancun.
seed.
To an
They
8
in
seed.
Cancun, dude.
They were in Cancun.
Yeah,
They lost to an 8 seed.
That's what I mean with the East. It was so competitive. The 8 seed beats a
That
number
is
1
true.
seed.
That
You
is
know, you're not even the Lakers were. The Lakers made it to the Western Conference Finals, but I mean, the Lakers were a weird 7 seed.
The
they were
Lakers
better
made
than the
one of the
Memphis.
most insane
Memphis was not good.
late season runs
I'm telling you,
I've ever seen.
But I think
it was really impressive.
I think the Lakers were better than Memphis and the Warriors.
Memphis
though.
was-
I think they
I-
were just better.
Memphis was just
I think
too
they're
cocky.
a better team. I think you can
The
make that
Warriors, there's an argument they were definitely better than Memphis.
They were definitely better than Memphis.
Like by a long
I was
shot.
worried about the Warriors because of their chemistry, but when it came down to
They've
it,
just been so good for so long
Yeah.
that you just expect
Yeah.
them to be good
I-
at this point.
when we were going into the Denver series, I never thought they were going to win. Never thought the Lakers. Like even going into it, I was just like, if we win, we win.
I
And
didn't
then
think they were going to get swept.
I didn't think
I
we could
thought y'all
swept.
would win. I thought
didn't
y'all
think we
would
could swept.
push it to like 5, 6
I thought it would go to
games,
7,
maybe.
but I was totally wrong on that.
I thought it was gonna. I thought they would at least get 2,
yeah,
and then I don't
at least
know.
at home.
And it was crazy because every game was competitive.
Uh,
It wasn't like it
Lakers
was.
could have won every single
It
game.
wasn't like there was a single blowout in the whole entire series.
No,
It was a
Lakers
close game
competed.
every single game.
Lakers competed.
Which
That's the
was
only reason.
interesting.
It's like that was like the only okay sweep I can take is that we at least competed every game. But back to the finals. Let's talk about X factors. You know, there's the best players, the players that you expect. What's a player that is not the best on their team that's going to be an X factor to win this series?
Cameron Smith.
That's not a player.
No. The guy from Miami. What's his name?
Was that the
Not Cameron Smith.
the undrafted guy?
Dude who had like
Oh, Caleb Martin?
Yeah,
Caleb
Martin,
Martin.
dude,
Yeah.
Martin. That's a dude who's gonna be an X factor.
Yeah.
I think coming off the bench.
Yes.
just because I
That's
like
fair.
the only thing about Miami and that what another thing they have going is all the role players are doing their job right now and taking the pressure off of Jimmy, taking it off of Bam, and you're about to get Tyler Hero back too.
Oh, is he coming back?
Game 3.
Game
Nice.
3 is what they're
Good.
targeting
Okay.
for him to come back. That's
bad.
that's so good for him to come off the bench with them too.
Yeah.
I think either Tyler Hero or Martin are going to be an X factor. It may take Tyler some time to get back into the groove, but Martin right now to me, the like the finals that he had for the East, dude, the stats that he was putting up, dude, 20, 25 points a game.
Yep.
Like, I mean, he was going insane. I mean, and there's arguments that you can make that he should have won the
MVP.
Eastern Conference Finals MVP over Jimmy.
Yeah.
You could
Jimmy
definitely make
didn't.
that.
I actually.
I mean, Jimmy
Yeah.
didn't even.
Yeah. He
Jimmy
should've gotten it.
Jimmy didn't perform to what we wanted him to.
Jimmy got it because he's the leader, but Caleb
Jimmy
was
got
the
it because
most
he's the best
important.
player on
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
team.
Yes.
exactly. But those are two people that I think. And then for the Nuggets, I mean, you have KCP, Michael Porter Jr. Who else?
Bruce
Man.
Brown.
Yeah, I mean, you have. Both
Aaron
teams.
Gordon.
Yeah, both teams have great bench pieces to come off and take help out with the team. But I think Martin is my X Factor type of guy that's going to come off the bench and do something good.
I like that. I like that a lot. There was a lot of players I was going through, for a second, I was leaning offensive player for both teams. If I'm going to go offense, first things first, I'm picking KCP for the Nuggets.
Yeah.
I agree.
That dude is a walking bucket. When it comes to role player at its finest, championship role player, that dude plays defense. He makes shots. He's always ready, never flustered. I love KCP. He was a Laker. I mean, that dude is the definition of stay ready. And I think he's going to cause some problems because I think what's going to happen is Jamal is going to get a lot of attention at that guard spot. I think they're going to try and double team, and KCP is going to be on a lot of kick it out to the three, cut into the lane. That's what KCP does. He's just so good at it. Yes. So I think KCP might cause some problems if you start doubling Jamal, and then this was a weird one because I had this before Game 7. If Miami won, and then he didn't even play a minute, so I had to change it. I had Kevin Love because
did he not play at all?
No,
he did
not play. He did not step on that floor.
I thought he got
once.
in
Nope.
at one point.
He may have got a minute. He definitely didn't start.
I think he got a 3.
He may have played a little bit, but he didn't play a lot.
Did not see him at
crazy.
once.
Okay.
And so before I had Kevin Love because I think if he can get on a heater, we're all a little off.
We were all feeling good that night.
But I think if Kevin Love can get on a heater for Miami, if they play him, he's a factor. But I think the biggest player in this series has got to be I just lost his name, not Caleb Martin. The point guard, the guy that got hurt. Vincent, Gabe Vincent.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Gabe Vincent.
My goodness, Gabe Vincent is the guy that I think will be the biggest factor for Miami. I think Jimmy can't hold the ball. He can't be the facilitator through the series. We saw what happened when Gabe Vincent went out in Game 5, right? And they were not the same team offensively. I think
it also hurt that you don't have Victor Oladipo out there.
Yeah, I mean, without Victor and Tyler, they're it's already such a big loss. And in my opinion, if Gabe Vincent keeps playing like he's playing, like I think you're getting. If Caleb Martin, first of all, you gotta have Caleb Martin do what he's doing. You don't need him to score 25. I don't think. Obviously, that's nice. I think Gabe Vincent
15 is like you need something.
You need at least 15. I think Gabe Vincent starting on this team as their point guard, if he can bring a little bit of, how about look back at an old Heat team that made the finals, bubble year. Goran Dragic before he got hurt. They need that kind of play out of him.
I feel
You're
that.
right.
They need that kind of a level out of Gabe Vincent. And if they can get that out of him, they might push the series. I'm still probably taking the Nuggets, but I think they can make this interesting if they can get those key players to help. But that's my X factor in this series. Lee, what you got?
One of my X factors you might consider a star for the team. I don't. Bam Adebayo's got to play the best defense of his life this series.
I almost said Bam just because
yeah, I mean, you could consider him like the number 2.
He should be a star, but he hasn't been playing like one.
He's got to show up and he's got to
Who's
lock
a bum?
down.
Yes.
Yeah, bum.
If he is not on, everybody keeps talking about how much of a defensive star. All right, show me. Show it.
Yeah.
You got to. Oh my gosh.
He didn't even play good in the Eastern. Like he didn't even play good in Game 7, bro. Like he really didn't. Like I think he had 13 points.
You gave up what?
And like 10 boards.
15 to Al Horford. What did you do? 40-year-old Al Horford dropped 15 on your head, and you think you're gonna stop Jokic?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, bro. Jokic.
Gotcha.
First off, he's going to spread
Because Horford is just an older version of Jokic, bro.
He's going to. He's
That's
going to
all
spread
he is,
the
bro.
floor.
Just dribble, take a couple threes, bro.
He's gotta play the best defense of his career.
100% agree.
Oh yeah, for sure. I agree with that, but I don't think it's going to be enough though. Jokic can do so much.
Yeah, and then for the Nuggets, I would say Aaron Gordon.
Yep.
I like that one.
He's going to be
I
that.
like that one.
He's going to be that third or fourth scoring option, and when
If
you
he's
have
hitting 2 or 3 threes a game.
when you have that big man that facilitates, having the power forward that can really get in the paint and score consistently through like screens and just like getting off of. Gosh, what is the word I'm trying to say?
No, yeah, screens and stuff.
You know what I'm talking about. Just slip through into the paint and give him that wide open pass. That being that option is going to be really important for the Nuggets.
Cuts and stuff. That's what Aaron Gordon does. And my thing is, if because he didn't score at all in the third from the 3-point line in that Lakers series.
If he can get his 3-point going,
till game 4, he hit like 2 or 3 on us, and they weren't like they were like open threes, but they were like it's like one of those. When Aaron Gordon's hitting threes, it's like
It'll surprise you. It's a killer.
This guy can shoot.
It's like, oh my gosh, you already got to worry about Jamal, KCP, Michael Porter Jr., Jokic from 3, and then you throw this guy out here and he starts hitting threes. It's just like,
and that's when you just
my gosh, how do we stop this
kills
team?
you. It kills the
the-
confidence in you.
The
to watch
offense
him
is just
shoot
so
a three.
powerful that it's like the Heat were against Boston in Game 7. They literally could not miss.
No, dude, they couldn't.
that's the thing about the Nuggets is like that is. We look at these teams that make the finals recently, and it's like a lot of them are defense oriented. This year, it's like, bro, you got the Nuggets, and they are
You got 2 high-powered offenses going crazy.
It's like neither one of these teams were really good defenses all year,
Yeah.
and it's just like, oh my gosh, like the Nuggets' offense is unbelievable,
uncanny good.
I haven't seen an offense that good, in my opinion, since the Warriors' offense, in my opinion, when they had Kevin Durant.
Warriors in 2017.
I'm telling you, dude,
I
haven't seen an offense so cohesive. Maybe not skill wise the best. Maybe not the best players,
but all put
Man,
together, like all on the right mindset.
They are just ready.
They play very well together.
Here,
They're a
listen to
good
this,
team.
man. I mean, this team has been started from the bottom up, dude. I mean, they have come from the bottom ever since the bubble, ever since they made that Western Conference, and just slowly added pieces and
Ever
worked their
since
way
then.
up, and finally got the coach. They know that
And
their coach is confident in them.
They're not trying to do like what the Suns do, where they just go spend a lot of money on like a big
spend
net.
every
Or like
first-round pick
what
for
the
Kevin
Nets,
Durant.
What the Nets were doing when they
Yes.
got KD.
Oh, the Nets have.
The
the
you
Nets.
could
screwed
say the
themselves.
Nuggets took the Warriors' approach. They drafted Jokic. They
Yeah.
drafted Jamal.
It's a lot like how
You
the
know?
Celtics have been like building through the draft
Exactly.
rather
So
than
that's the process. If you
trading
want to
and-
win a
But
championship,
now
it's
time for
really
the
hard to do what
Celtics to
LeBron
find
does.
Something to do now. I don't know what the Celtics do.
It's hard. It's hard to.
either.
It's hard to do the LeBron route to join a team and just win a championship. That
Yeah.
doesn't happen.
No,
anymore.
That's
that was
a very
back,
rare
That was back
thing.
in the day, dude. That was back in the day where everybody was
the
hitting
teams
their prime,
and stuff,
dude.
like 2010
that's
through
during
20.
the power. What was it? The Big Three era,
Big
where
Three
you
era.
would just
3 hour. You had to win
everybody,
three bigs.
everybody's in an arms race for like 3 massive
Now
players.
it's the duo era, and I
Yeah.
love duos.
I like the duo.
and then
a lot.
having to freaking cough up everything to get those big
So
3 players that you wanted back in the day. Couldn't do it now.
So
That's why the
stupid.
Heat struggled for so many years
Yes.
after
Yeah.
LeBron left.
Yep.
Yeah, they had D-Wade for a little while.
They had D Wade and they had Bosch for a second, but then once they left,
It
and
was over, you know.
Yeah, it was
Once they got
completely
Jimmy,
done with.
once they got Jimmy, they were back on it.
Now the real question is, who's winning this thing?
yeah. Let's give our series predictions and game 1 predictions. All right, Lee, start us off with the series and then your game 1.
Denver 5-1.
Okay,
I mean Denver in 5.
Okay.
Is what I meant to say.
Denver in 5.
I'm breaking out the
Denver
damn
5.
brooms, dude, and going
Sweet.
4-0.
I'm going Denver and I'm gonna say 7. Screw it.
Denver in 7.
Denver in 7.
Okay.
Damn, you
Denver.
got that going.
I
Interesting.
want to say Denver in 6, but I want a fun series. I think Miami's going to shock a lot
I'd
of people.
like a fun series. I don't think it's gonna be one.
Pop a question.
I'll say this.
Unfortunately.
My logically, I do not think so either. But
Yeah.
there's a part of me that just wants it.
Pop a
just
question on
wants
both
it so
of
bad.
you. Okay, so who's going to win Finals MVP for either team? You can pick either team.
If the
Jokic.
Nuggets win, Jokic. If Heat win, I could either see either Jimmy Butler or a Caleb Martin. You
Yeah,
know?
I agree.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's.
agree with that.
I think Jamal can make a push for it.
I think it's between
But
Jamal
like
and
I said,
Jokic.
I think the Miami's got a good matchup for Jamal. So definitely Jokic
Yeah.
if they win. I think so. But I'll say this: Game 1, Game 1.
Yeah.
Miami's coming in and shocking the world, baby.
You think they're winning game 1?
9 days off. The Nuggets are come out a little cold.
That is true.
Miami is steaming hot. They might be a little tired, but they're rolling. I know they lost 3 straight and then won 1, but they got to be on an emotional roller coaster high after winning Game 7 like that. They're going to come in confident. They're coming in to prove something. Game 1 goes to the Miami Heat.
Okay, what's the score?
104 to 9. No, 106 to 102. A little bit of a
think it's a
defensive
close
battle.
game.
Okay.
A little bit of a defensive
I got
battle
you.
early, and then the offenses start cooking late.
I got you. I got Nuggets winning game 1. 90-70.
Oh Jesus! Oh, that's a
a
defensive.
low
That's a defensive
scoring game right there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, 20-point game, but I feel like, as you said, 9 days off.
It's
Heat are still going to be a little banged up from,
Definitely
winning
banged up.
3 and then losing 3.
Yeah.
I mean, bodies are going to need time to heal,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not going to have that much time right now.
Yeah, you could use my narrative against me. It's true though.
I mean,
it's
it is possible that it could happen that
Yep.
way. I mean,
100%.
but that's my score.
I like it.
I got the Heat are really tired, and the Nuggets are tired of people saying that they're going to be rusty.
Yep.
119-96.
I'll say this. This is my last thing.
Nuggets.
I love the Nuggets mentality this year. I love it. They've had a chip on their shoulder. The number 1 seed with the biggest chip on their shoulder because
nobody will talk about them.
I respect them.
Everybody's talking about.
I'm a
As
Lakers
soon as
fan.
they swept the Lakers, everybody kept talking about the Lakers
I'm
and how
telling you,
competitive they
I'm
were.
I'm
It's
a
like, what
Lakers
the
fan. I'm a Lakers fan at heart, but Jesus Christ, I was so freaking sick and
terrible.
tired of listening about the Lakers after
It
we
was
lost.
so bad.
LeBron, you getting every single media attention. The Lakers getting all of me. I'm over here like, bro, we got beat, bro. I don't want to hear about this.
Not
team
only did they
anymore.
get beat, they got swept.
They got swept,
And it was
dude.
all about how LeBron and the Lakers were super competitive
LeBron
the
gonna
whole
retire?
series. Is this his last game?
38-year-old man needs to find out what he needs to do.
I love
What the
LeBron.
heck?
I love the Lakers, but good God, the media is so
Give the team that
freaking
one.
biased.
Give that team respect.
terrible.
Whoever like
So annoying.
I mean,
I
all
get why
know.
everyone hates the Lakers. I get why everyone hates the Yankees. I get why everyone hates the Cowboys.
Yeah.
The teams they talk about too much, it gets annoying.
It does.
It just gets annoying. So
Cowboys get talked about even if they even if they don't even
that's Stephen A's fault.
They don't make the playoffs.
even if they don't make the playoffs, Cowboys still find their way into the media. It's ridiculous.
Let's
But
get this
that-
thing over with
yeah,
now
that's
before
another
we
time.
stay too long.